Hi my fellow weirdos, it's Ariel. Today is Monday the 16th. I got called off from my job today, which is both good and bad because, well, good because I don't enjoy working, but bad because I enjoy making money so that I can continue to pay my bills and for school, which is inordinately expensive. But, you know, the point being that today, it's almost 1 o'clock and I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna make the rounds of the possibly 1 to 2 to 3. There's like a triangulation of Goodwills that I check up on every so often because they're like very, very short driving distance from my house. And so today I figured I might go to 1, and depending on how I feel after that, I might also go to 2 and just kind of poke my nose around. Today I'm wearing the ideal outfit for me for thrifting when you have to try stuff on in the middle of the fucking store because Goodwill decided to demolish their dressing rooms. I hate Goodwill in case you couldn't tell, but okay, so ideal outfit for me, bralette, biking shorts. I thrifted these freaking biking shorts and I've gotten probably the most use out of them that I've ever gotten out of anything ever. Had no idea I loved biking shorts so much. They're just so easy and comfortable, and bye-bye chub rub. And so then, you guys saw this, I will link the video that I showed this, but I just thrifted this linen sort of throw over thing to kind of make the outfit look, I don't know, less like I didn't try. And then for necklaces, got the same 2 thin gold chains. I really love minimalist jewelry. Minimalist jewelry. That's really hard to say. Try saying it 3 times fast, or maybe don't. But then today I've mixed bangles. So these I got from an online, like, I don't know, independent websites, Thrifty Thrifterson. But I got these like black and white bangles off there. And then I've mixed these, like, I guess they're probably bronze, like more boho-y type bangles that I also got off of there, but that was like last year that I ordered from them. And then these I got from my order this year, and they have some great stuff on there. And then like this Kate Spade watch that I showed in a thredUP haul that I got a really long time ago, but I never wear it because it's kind of big and I don't like where the holes are. Like the holes aren't very comfortable, so it's either like too tight or too loose. But anyways, cute watch. So that's my little like jewelry stack, and I've got all my thrifting essentials, which is a bag. Wad of money. These are tips from the hotel. Snack in case I get hungry. This is the Kind dark chocolate sea salt. Lip product because my lips, well, this isn't even product. It's the fucking, you can get this at Walmart. Palmer's cocoa butter smooth swivel stick, whatever. I think it's just mostly like coconut oil and shit. But anyways, I live and die by these, swear by these, cannot live without these. There's literally another one over here. Like, the amount of these that I just have laying around the house and in every bag, it's insanity. But I swear by these, I've been using these for years. Obviously, we want keys. We also cracked open, not supposed to be drinking these because I've tried to quit. I'm trying to moderate my usage of caffeine.
So that was a fucking lie.
But I've got the V8 Plus Energy. It's the blueberry pomegranate. These are really good. I've got obviously my phone. Woo! Bjork right now is my phone screen, and her what is that fucking album called? Medulla, right? In our Medulla era. Anyways, it's an all, I know I'm just like ADHDing the fuck out right now, but it's an all freaking, what do you call it? Acapella. I almost said acoustic. Acapella album, and I feel like I'm like doing ASMR. Like the Bengals. But okay, so it's an acapella album. Probably my favorite album by her. And then we've got, of course, my noise canceling headphones, an essential for when, most of the time I don't even have these playing music when I'm in the store. It gives a signal that I don't want to be talked to, and also like muffles sound. These are probably the best thing I've ever bought for myself as far as like my sensory sensitivities. If you're a neurodivergent, and you have sound sensitivities, I cannot recommend these enough. It's the Sony W whatever, the third, number 3, like, it's not the like newest one that they have out, but it's the generation before that because they were cheaper but had basically all the same features. So yeah, so we're gonna hit it up. I'm going to try to use my phone to take some footage, but I have literal fucking social anxiety and hate being looked at under any context, and I feel like filming automatically draws a fuckload of attention. I'm definitely not going to be taking this camera because this camera looks like one of those 90s like VHS camcorders that you literally hold on your hand, so we're definitely not doing that in public because that's embarrassing as shit. So yeah, we're going to try to take some covert phone footage, and if not, I guess I will just kind of show you guys what I found, if I found anything. As I said, I'm not expecting much from these. I just kind of hit them up to see the inventory turnover, just kind of for something to do to keep me sane, because let's be honest, if I'm not leaving the house for work, the library, or thrift store, I really don't leave my house. Like, I literally don't leave my house. So the irony is I love making outfits and then have like nowhere to flex them except for like the internet and then like the thrift store while I'm thrifting for other outfits, which I'm not even like wearing a nice outfit today. Okay, I need to stop. Oh shit, how could I forget my other thrift essential? I got this freaking giant stainless steel cup thing off of Amazon like years ago because I needed it for my job. And yeah, not proud about the fact that it came off Amazon, but whatever. So anyways, giant stainless steel cup, a fuckload of ice, and then water, because it is October, but it's literally 100 degrees here in the arid of Zona. Ooh, that's loud. Damn it, I hate filling up ice cube trays. And my boyfriend always gets on to me for it. But yeah, so I don't take that giant cup into the store with me. I just leave it in the car, and so that I can drink it and it's still ice cold when I come back out. It's important to stay hydrated, folks. I know people are always saying that like as a catchphrase, but when you live in this climate, I feel like it's like not actually a joke. And then we have like a filtered water system that I basically forced Adam to install because I was tired of having to go to a dispenser to get my like filtered water, because the water out of the tap here is really disgusting. Like, you can't just drink out of the tap like you could at home, like back when we lived in Missouri. And he's always reminding me, the water is filtered, you need to add a little bit of salt so that you're getting your whatever nutrient mineral things. I'm like, okay. But then like I always forget, and I hate having to add it every single time. Stainless steel straws that I've also had for a million years, because I went through this phase where I was like obsessed with sustainability and bought a bunch of these things, and I still have them to this day, so. Stir that around, and now, according to Ariel, you are ready for your thrifting adventure. You guys want to hear the song I made up on the way over here? You don't have the right of way. You don't have the right of way. Because guess what? They didn't have the right of way. I hate driving. We're here. Of course I got the parking spot that is the furthest. The absolute furthest from the door. But also it doesn't matter because I enjoy walking. It could definitely be worse. I could be back in Missouri right now, like walking through an ice storm, huddled in my freezing house, wearing a coat to bed. So like, we're just gonna enjoy the summer vibes. Summer 24/7. The eternal summer. Summer forever. Anyways, we're here. We're here. We're at the Goodwill. Yes, see the Goodwill. 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 Even though it should really be called Badwill. I gotta put these bad boys up first. The windshield things. If you live here and you don't put these up, you are making a moral mistake, my friend. I have honestly burned my hands on my own steering wheel. I cannot imagine living here and having leather interiors. I'm aware my hair looks a hot mess, but does this look stupid? Like, from the side in the mirror it looks cute, and I'm seeing it head on and I'm like, dear God, I need a haircut. Okay, I'm back. The merchandise they had in there was absolutely horrid. It was also really busy and crowded, and there were a bunch of employees out on the floor. Like, that's the most employees I've ever seen putting stuff out in a Goodwill, like, ever. Also couldn't film and wouldn't have wanted to film because everything I tried on was an absolute lose, except for this 100% silk buttery yellow New York & Co shirt. I just could not get this even though it was overpriced. $7.99. I already have one of these, so I knew I would really like it. It's in silver. This one is a small. It still fits me. The sleeves seem kind of like shrunken, but I'm gonna wear it like with the sleeves pushed up anyways and just kind of overstuffed, so as long as the body fits me, we're all good. But yeah, I already have a silvery one like this, so I already knew that I would like it, and I love the like gold melted butter effect, and I was like, oh, I already have a silver one, so it's like silver and gold, so like, I don't know, I just kind of felt like I had to get it. I took a quick look through the books. I normally don't look at the books anymore because I feel like I need to read the collection that I already have, but I just saw the Star Trek interview book, and you know my nerdy ass collects Star Trek memorabilia. I've never seen this one before, so really curious. I got a compliment on my shoes, which I'm wearing the white high tops from that video I showed you guys last time, so it's interesting because when I go in places like this without my headphones, I usually will get compliments on my outfit, which is crazy because I usually have my headphones on, so I would have no idea that people like what I'm wearing. And then also the guy behind me in line, kind of like an older gentleman, I don't know, he had some sort of accent, not sure, but he was like, "You're dancing to the song," and I was like, I'm literally just fidgeting because I'm fucking neurodivergent, and like I was bouncing my leg, and like because the Weeknd song was on, Save Your Tears, which is like ironically the song I hated most like off of that album when I first listened to it, but now every time it comes on you cannot help but freaking bop to that song, and I was just like, yeah, haha, it's the caffeine, whatever. And so I stopped, and he was like, no, keep dancing. And I was like, can you just let people like fidget in peace? Like half the time I don't even know I'm doing it, like bouncing my leg or you know, whatever. Like, and my fidgets also come out a lot more like when I've had caffeine, whereas a lot of the time I'm conscious and like try to suppress them. So like just me existing in public, like and he wasn't malicious, I know he wasn't malicious, but just the fact that people are always pointing out that like I'm fidgeting or I'm moving, it's just like it gets embarrassing. Like, I mean, existing is embarrassing, but like, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm home, and I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about. I was actually wrong. So the silvery silk shirt that I got this one at Savers, is actually this vintage brand, Finity. So I was wrong about that. Size 12, and it does say dry clean only, but let's be honest, I washed it anyways, and it was fine. And a lot of things you see at the thrift store that are dry clean only, you actually can wash at home. You just need to be careful and like do it on a delicate cycle and make sure you're drying it very gently if you're drying it at all. But anyways, this is so soft. Like, yeah, I'm obsessed with this. I don't know that the crappy natural lighting from one single window in the kitchen is really doing this justice, but it looks so cute over like 90s type stuff. But yeah, I felt like this yellow shirt, although it is not as soft, was kind of like the equivalent. I must have something else by New York & Co. I don't know why I recognize the tag, but this one's a small and this one's a size 12, so I don't know. Butter yellow. You guys know that freaking, what's that movie with the Island of Misfit Toys? Is it Rudolph? The claymation? Anyways, there's a guy that sings a song that's silver and gold, silver and gold.
Silver and gold, silver and gold.
Oh god, now I'm putting myself singing onto the internet, like, Lord help me. But point being, I think of that song every single time somebody says silver and gold. And look, now I've manifested silver and gold in real life. So let's see what the gold one looks like, because you know, when I'm freshly tan, I freaking love gold jewelry. I think it looks so freaking good. But silver jewelry, if I can speak, to me, is more edgier. And I feel like sometimes I'm in that kind of edgy mood. And so that's when I will go for the silver. And I feel like I just cycle kind of like between the two. But I definitely have more gold stuff, to be honest. Because let's be honest, every time I can get outside into the sun, and especially since I live in Arizona where it's sunny all the time, I will. So, just so you guys can get an idea. This buttery deliciousness. So look how short the sleeves are. Like, that's the only thing that screams small about this to me, because I mean, I can button it, but I would probably just wear it open. Take care of this real quick. Just push the sleeves up, like very haphazardly, because I'm not trying to, it's not trying to look neat or nice. This is like kind of like boho-y, I don't know, like artsy sorta. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that. I'm not this under it. I need something different, but oh my god, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I don't think we have any good snacks, but let me get me a snack. And I think I'm actually gonna head back out. I feel like I'm not done yet. I'm not giving up. And yes, you guys are on top of a blender, which is probably not the smartest or best idea I've ever had, but Goodwill number 2 to the tune of Boyfriend number 2 by, who was that guy? Was it Pleasure P? Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do any of you people that watch my channel even listen to R&B? Like, let's be real. I feel like I attract a wide audience. Not to offend you if you're not, but I mean, white people love me. White people love a well-spoken token. As Childish Gambino said. Let me just get out the headphones just in case we see any sus individuals that are going to bother me. So I want to have these ready to go. Maybe the problem is I didn't put the ponytail up high enough so you can't see that I like have other hair, and also like all the bangs they're not even bangs, they're just bang length. They're all one length. Like, I'm gonna put a picture of this on the screen of the haircut that I want, but tell me if I don't look weird with my eyebrows covered, because I feel like when they're done correctly, my eyebrows are one of the best features of my face, and I feel like to cover that up is just like what is this giving? I look like a freaking one of the founding fathers. Like, their wigs, you know, they were like cut right here. Like, am I giving founding father? Whatever. Okay, I'm back at home. I had to wait till I got home because I was starting to get overloaded and stressed out by being out and about. But that thrift trip did go much more successfully. I've got a bag full of stuff. I spent $16 at the Goodwill. While I was in there, there was a guy who was creepily staring at me as I was changing and trying things on in the middle of the store. Not gonna lie, he was kind of fine though, but also like people that are creeping on me because of my body is not someone I want to associate with, especially when, you know, they're going straight to that, because those individuals are a dime a dozen, and I don't need the creepy man energy in my life. Anyways, we're gonna crack open this LaCroix-like beverage, because I'm out of my actual LaCroix, but we've got seltzer water, black cherry, so let's crack this open and get to the haul. All right, first things first. I have been looking for this. I didn't think I would ever find one of these in the thrift store. Liz Claiborne, I keep saying vintage, it's like 90s. As you can see, I haven't even cut the tags off yet. $4.50. Inside's kind of dusty. I might have to vacuum that out because I don't really get how you're supposed to clean these. I don't know if this is leather or not. I mean, I thought it was vintage. Maybe it's not. This tag looks kind of newish. And it was kind of like beat up. But either way, I feel like it'll produce kind of the same vibe. I don't know how to clean this. And I mean, like I said, I don't really mind my bags and stuff like being a little beat up. But this is like exactly what I was looking for. I feel like these go for like 20 plus online. And I'm glad that I held off on buying one because I really, really wanted one. And I was patient. And as always, the thrift blessed me. The thrift gods, you know, are watching out for me. And eventually, if you keep looking long enough, you will find what you were looking for. So I like that this is black and brown. Some nice freaking colors. This looks like a purse my mom would have carried in the 90s. And that's exactly the vibes that we're going for. So this is great. Like, this alone was worth the $16 to me. Okay, the other thing I've got is this kind of like brown, tan, neutral, crochet, what do you call these? Crossbody. The reason I knew I would like this is because I already have a blue one that's almost identical to this. Now this one, as far as I could tell, is not any name brand, but I still got it because I already knew that I liked this type of bag. But yeah, $3.50. Yeah, like this is the one I already had that's almost identical. If you were to compare these two, a size comparison, almost identical size. The only thing is I got this one for like $2, I think, because it was like the mega, like there's this warehouse type thrift that's in kind of a, I would say a bad neighborhood, but the stuff in there is super, super cheap. Anyways, this one is Croft & Barrow, so it's a bit like nicer brand wise, but it's literally almost like exactly the same, like identical. So that's cool. Other thing I got, this is not very exciting, but I look for uniform pants for work because if you go to a uniform store, Adam suggested the brilliant idea to me of wearing scrubs to work because they have a lot of pockets, they're comfortable. Scrubs are very expensive to buy new. And I found that out when I went to the scrub store and spent about $100, over $100, I think, on 2 pairs of pants, which not only shrunk after like a few months, but just didn't last me very long. So I've been getting my scrubs from Goodwill, and usually I'll pay about $5 per pair of pants. So, you know, you do the math on that one. They're not paying me enough to spend $75 on a pair of scrubs. $5, this Cherokee workwear pants. And I like these pants specifically because the size medium usually fits me. Like the back, like the waistband is stretchy, yet you can tie it to be whatever size you need it to be. These are some of the only uniform pants I found that actually fit me properly. And so it's just a nice straight leg, so that's great. I can add another pair into the rotation because right now I think I only have 2 pairs. Okay, this other one, I showed you guys that like denim button-down skirt that I thrifted the other day, and this is basically the exact same thing, but in black. It's got the same kind of deal going on with the pleats. I don't know what it is about this style, it just fits me really well. It's got the buttons down the front. It's basically the same identical deal, but it's not in denim. It is haberdashery. Doesn't haberdashery mean hat company, hat maker? I don't know. Anyways, size 12, fits me almost exactly the same. Let's see what it was, $6. I almost didn't get it because I was like, I feel like this isn't edgy enough, but at the same time, literally a skirt that I already know works for me. It's so hard to find skirts that fit to my hips and my waist, especially a basic such as something in black, like black or white and stuff like that seems like it'd be harder to find. I don't know, although I do tend to buy a lot of pattern stuff, so I end up like missing out on a lot of like basics because my eye goes for like the flashiest. I love patterns. It goes for like the flashiest thing when I'm in the store. But yeah, I was like, oh, so should I get this? I feel like I put it on and I look like, I don't know, it looks like I'm wearing like a uniform, but on my bottom half. And I was like, you know what? Just because I can't envision it right now, when are you ever gonna stumble across this again? And like, it's only $6. You already know you like this style of skirt. Like, just go ahead and get it. Worst comes to worst, I end up redonating it or getting rid of it. But hopefully I can find a way to style it. It does need a lint roll and a wash, obviously. But yeah, I was like, it's in perfect condition. Like, I should just go ahead and get it. And you know, with the black and white minimalist vibes and 90s stuff I've had going on, I'm like, I feel like we can figure out a way to style this. But anyways, that's the haul of stuff that I ended up getting from Goodwill. So it wasn't a ton of stuff. Like I said, these Goodwills are not that great. They have all the Halloween costumes and stuff out right now, and sometimes I've been able to find some great jewelry just from going through like the costume jewelry. Like one year I found this big wood bead necklace that I think I wore one time. I might be able to put a picture. I was looking through the Halloween section today for like tutus because for some reason the voluminous layering of tutus, I feel like that's something I'm interested in doing or like exploring. And I used to like tutus like back in the day, like college days. But yeah, I wanted to find one of those. So I didn't accomplish that specific goal. But like I said, the thrift will eventually come around. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna end this little expedition for me. Thanks so much for watching this little escapade. Hope you guys are enjoying the new direction of the channel, doing thrifting and neurodiversity. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.